Yesterday we made a video talking about the good old Cartesian coordinate and how it was one of the best guns ever sold by a vendor, but today we're here to talk about the ARC side of things of rapid fire fusion rifle frames. That is of course none other than the new neomuna fusion rifle, that being the iterative loop. It's a special case, so let's go ahead and talk about it. So this jacked up juicer of a fusion rifle is an absolute monster inside of PvE. I don't know so much about PvP, but for PvE this thing is absolutely cracked. That is mainly due to one perk in the fourth column. It does have two strong perks in the third column, but there's the one dominant in the fourth column. If you go ahead and pull up the perks themselves, you will see exactly what I'm talking about. It's staring at you in the face. It's Volt Shot. First fusion rifle in the game to have Volt Shot on it. Obviously, that's going to draw so many eyes onto it from the community, myself included. And if we go ahead and look at the third column, the main two perks that I was referring to would be Lead from Gold. Obviously, it's a banger. Who doesn't like having more ammo? And especially if you're using a double special loadout with this weapon, having that Lead from Gold is going to be even more beneficial. The other perk I was referring to would be Compulsive Reloader. I don't think I ever talk about that perk. But for this specific weapon and what it's trying to do, it works perfectly here. Reloading faster in the top half of the magazine is going to allow you to proc your Volt Shot easier. Now, if you're low on the magazine, it's wasted, but hey, you to kill your first 3 shots of your fusion rifle, you'll have your reloader proc for some juicy speeds. Now, real quick, a brother does have some bills to pay, so I gotta give a quick shout out from the homies over at Blazing Boost for sponsoring today's video. They offer a safe Sherpa service, not a recovery service, big difference, for Destiny 2 and a whole bunch of other different games to help you get what you need to get done. As well as that, they do have over 31,000 5-star reviews over on Trustpilot so that you know you are in good, safe hands. And if you do decide to use their services by clicking the link at the top of the description or using code Kree7 at checkout, you can get yourself a nice little discount off of your purchase. And remember, because they do Sherpa services, you are always on your account and nobody else's. Big thanks to Blazing Boost for sponsoring today's video, and a huge shout out to you for watching the sponsored bit, and how we get the best tie off of your next bong rip. Now, the footage that you're seeing in the background, we are running the crafted version with enhanced lead from gold and obviously enhanced Volt Shot, as well as the good old accelerated coils for that faster charge time. And I also have the compulsive reloader and Volt Shot roll sitting in my vault that I got as a random world drop on, I want to say, like the 3rd day of Lightfall. Pretty good RNG, right? Now, the next little piece I want to show you is basically Volt Shot by itself. We're going to shoot one shot of the fusion rifle with Volt Shot proc. We are going to be standing in a well of radiance. We're going to have 3 arc surges, and of course, our good old tractor debuff. Now, for the purposes of the test, I literally am not doing anything else, but my buddy is doing more damage to the ogre, so we get more procs of the jolt actually doing damage to the ogre. Because realistically, you're not going to be sitting in a damage phase and only shooting one fusion rifle shot. But for the sake of curiosity, I wanted to see how much the Volt Shot fusion rifle shot would do by itself with a little bit of help of some buffs and debuffs that you would have in a damage phase. And considering that this is a single shot from a special weapon, it's legendary, it's not Izanagi's, it did close to 300k by itself. What? And for the shits and giggles, if you're wondering how much it would do if you only shot that and nothing else even touched the boss, well, there you go. There's a respectable 100k, and that was with only 2 surges. And the last clip that I want to show you guys is a nice fun combo to run with the Volt Shot fusion rifle that does not involve a Wither Horde, it involves the Anarchy. Why? Because it's a heavy weapon that can apply a damage over time, and it's also arc, so you can run 3 arc surges if you wanted to. I will say though, I do have 2 arc surges in this clip along with 1 stasis surge because I'm running a demolitionist bait and switch deliverance in my kinetic slot. The idea behind it is you proc your Volt Shot before going to the damage phase, shoot the boss with it, tag the boss 2 or 3 times with your Anarchy, and then swap over to the deliverance to shoot and throw grenades with. Nothing too crazy, just a fun combo I figured I'd throw at the end of the video. So here it is. Last thing I want to say is that I was low-key inspired by Ian Evolution to make this video. He made an absolute banger video talking about this fusion rifle, which you should totally go check him out. And he's a cracked out gamer, so go show him some support. Thank you guys for bearing with me for 4 entire minutes. That means a lot to me. Consider giving the subscribe button a love tap, and you guys be safe out there.